The Kenwood is a lot bigger than the KitchenAid that Americans are used to. On the left is a KitchenAid Artisan series, 325 watt motor for mixing. And on the right is the Kenwood, which has an 800 watt motor for mixing. But of course, mixing is not all that the Kenwood can do. Just to give you an idea of how much more capacity the Kenwood has than the KitchenAid, this right here is the KitchenAid whisk. This is the Kenwood. For the beaters, this is the KitchenAid, and this is the Kenwood. You'll see it's a whole different animal. This is a very professional level mixer. If you do a lot of cooking, you will appreciate it and love it the way I do. The Kenwood, because it is an induction cooker as well as a mixer, food processor, and blender, has a temperature dial here and a timer here for the temperature, pulse features, fold features, a timer here, and it lifts up and then locks in place here. To lower, you have to lift it up a bit, move this forward until it locks again. This on top here is where the food processor and the blender goes, and then other attachments go here. Like most food processors, you have a limited size feeding tube here. Here you've got two feeders, a small feeder and a large push. It comes with many blades, and I'm going to show you how the Julie end worked. I had to cut the potato to fit. The one thing I'm going to show you is Consumer Reports had noted that the disc keeps spinning in the food processor when you remove the top. Careful, but I'm going to show you what happens now. It stopped right away. You hear it still going, but that's the stirrer down here. This has stopped. And what it has now in it is a sensor here. I originally thought that there was no safety mechanisms because it's not like my KitchenAid blender, but it does. The sensor goes in here and it does stop as soon as it is removed. The only thing I'm not wild about in the Kenwood is the blender. Although it's solid glass here and seems very heavy duty, I find it doesn't do a good job at crushing ice. It does great for smoothies, for anything that's soft, but something hard like ice, despite the wide base. And again, I'm going to use pulse here because that's what they recommend in the instruction manual. And you see it's still full cubes after 15 seconds, just a little bit of slush at the bottom. This does not work well at all for crushed ice or frozen drinks.